Here are some of the lessons that I've learned from this tournament. I've learned that Botafogo can win the Champions League. Yes, I've learned that Botafogo can win the Champions League. You know, they beat PSG. So the fact that they beat PSG means that they can win the Champions League. Because PSG won the Champions League. So Botafogo can obviously win the Champions League. If you give them an opportunity, they can win the Champions League. Another thing I learned is that Inter Miami can win the Portuguese league. Yes, they beat Porto. Right? And that means that the MLS is a very, very tough league. For Inter Miami, that is not really doing so well right now in the MLS, to beat one of the big Portuguese teams in this competition, it means that Inter Miami can win, you know, the Portuguese league. Another thing I've learned is that Monterrey, the Mexican club, can win the Italian league because they beat Inter Milan, right? And for them to beat Inter Milan, it means that they can win the Italian Serie A, right? Another thing that I've learned is that I think the Brazilian league is a top 3 league in the world. Yes, I think the Brazilian league is one of the best leagues in the world right now. Like, judging by this tournament, they are one of the best leagues in the world. They are a top 3 league. In fact, the Brazilian league right now is tougher than the Spanish league. Because when you look at it, Atletico Madrid has gone out of the competition. And we still have like 2 Brazilian teams in this competition. Right? Another thing I've come to understand is that Al Hilal can win the Premier League. If Al Hilal plays the Premier League, the way if they play the Premier League, they can win the Premier League. Al Hilal, they can win the Premier League. These are some of the lessons that I've learned, you know, in this competition. Right? What have you learned? I want to know what you have learned, you know, so far from the competition. Drop it in the comment section. Whatever it is that you have learned, drop it in the comment section.